Amazon's back at it again. This time they're bringing a stick to the fight. Let's see how the Amazon Fire Stick can stack up against the competition and compare to the Apple TV. What's up guys, it's Original Dobo, and we're going to be taking a look at the Amazon Fire Stick today. This is Amazon's answer to the Google Chromecast and the Roku Stream Stick. It's a powerful little stick packing some heavy internals for its size. And for the price, you honestly can't go wrong. Right now, this little stick is retailing for $39.99, and I picked it up for $19.99 when they first announced it with my Prime Benefits discount. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and unbox this here. It's a pretty similar box. If you've ever seen an Amazon Fire TV, the box is going to look pretty similar to that. It's a small box. You're going to open it up and it's going to be a nice bright orange internal. So you get the Fire TV. It's going to come with a dual core processor, 1 GB of RAM, and 8 GB of internal storage. You also get a remote with that. The remote is not voice search capable, not really a big deal. The Fire Stick itself sort of is reminiscent of a flash drive. If you lift up the top on the box, you're going to kick out your paperwork. You're also going to see that you get a wall wart and a charging cord inside. Amazon has also been nice enough to include an HDMI extender for those hard to reach areas. Amazon's also included 2 batteries for the Fire TV remote. We'll go ahead and peel off the plastic here for the Fire Stick itself and take a look at it. It's a really nice little plastic build quality to it. On the left hand side you have the micro USB power supply port, and on the bottom you just have the HDMI port that plugs into the TV. Simple design, really nice and super light. Alrighty, jumping over to the Fire TV remote, let's go ahead and unpackage this and get it out of the cellophane and see how it looks. Now the design of this remote is definitely a little bit different than the Fire TV remote, as there's no voice search on it whatsoever, and it's made of a different material. If you've ever held the Fire TV remote, you know the material was a soft touch plastic and was prone to fingerprints and grease. This I don't think you'll have any issue, and it's also a lot smaller, which means it's going to be a little bit more prone to losing or hiding in the couch. So that's something you want to keep in mind with this remote. They also give you a really nice charging cord, super long, and the power adapter is a 5-watt wall wart. Now Amazon also recommends that you use the wall wart in the cord that they provide you so you can get the best performance out of your Amazon stick. Now that we've unboxed this and taken a look at it, let's go over to the TV and set it up. Okay, to get started, make sure you pick out your HDMI port where you want to connect the Fire TV to. Make sure it's open and free to connect the micro USB cable to the Fire Stick, and then go ahead and plug the wall wart into the wall, giving it power. Okay, to get started with the Amazon TV, go ahead and press play on the remote and then connect your network to the Amazon TV. Now unlike the Fire TV, the Fire Stick doesn't offer a Ethernet cord connection, which is okay because it does have that dual band Wi-Fi. The network takes about 5 minutes or so for it to connect and finalize, and the first thing it's going to want to do is check for updates. If you plan on tinkering or rooting the Fire Stick in any way, you're going to want to make sure that you block the Amazon Fire updates through your router domain. Once the update's installed and complete, your Amazon Fire TV will reboot and you'll be ready to sign in. Now if you purchase this with the Prime account that you want to use with your Fire TV, it's already going to be set up and ready to go. Okay, I want to use a different account than the one that my Amazon TV came with, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in and get this going. Now before you do anything at all with your Amazon TV, it's going to prompt you to watch this really quick startup guide teaching you a little bit about your Fire Stick and how to use it. The Fire TV did the same exact thing and it takes about 5 minutes to complete. Now if we look at the about screen, we're going to see that the Fire TV stick has the same amount of free storage as the actual Fire TV itself. Now despite having a little bit lower end specs compared to the Fire TV itself, the Fire Stick is just as speedy as its big brother in the Fire TV. With coming in with the dual core and 1 GB of RAM, I think it handles Fire OS just fine. And you'll find that you can download all your games and apps from your Fire TV right to your Fire Stick, as it has plenty of storage to accommodate most all games and applications that are offered on the Amazon App Store. So far, I haven't seen the Fire TV stutter one bit, and I was a little bit concerned with that given the fact that it only has a dual-core processor and 1 gig of RAM. I was hoping that it would be just as smooth, as I've been grown to love the experience on the Amazon TV. So far, the only addition really missing is the voice search capability, but I never really found myself using it that much as it's only limited to Prime, and I don't really watch too many Prime videos. I decided to test Netflix first because that's my go-to app for watching movies and TV shows. I wanted to see how fast it would actually load a show and take to buffer. And I gotta say, I was pretty surprised at this little stick. It loaded the video incredibly quick. I was able to get the movie buffered in a reasonable amount of time and didn't see any hindrance whatsoever in the performance. One of the key features the Apple TV has that the Fire TV didn't have, and I was sort of hoping it would have in the first generation, was a sleep button. I always want to be able to put my TV to sleep when I want to, and the Fire Stick has an option to put the TV to sleep, which is really nice to see that there. So overall, I think the Fire Stick is going to be a great choice. I really think it competes with the big boys of Streambox Media head-to-head for a budget price of $39.99. Alright guys, that's basically it. I'm Original Dobo. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, as it greatly helps me out and lets me know what type of content you guys want to see. See ya!